We're here in prime time, just about set for a Sunday night matchup on EA Sports.
Phil, we've got a couple of the best tight ends in the game on each sideline today, and they could be the difference makers.
You know, these tight ends, they can do it all. They're tremendous blockers for the running game. They got the speed to go down the field, and they got feet, Jim. You know, those quick feet, so even when they run those short routes, if there's man-to-man coverage, they're quick enough and shifty enough to still get away from the defender.
We're underway here, and no return as this goes for a touchback. Looks like they're in press coverage here. First down at the 20. Gurley's taking the handoff. Here's a look at the Rams offense. And on the year, they have put up the third most points in the National Football League. The Rams doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. Bennett's able to read that play and make the hit.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. Run a draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
The Rams now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And they sack the quarterback. And that's a quick series, a 3-and-out. The Rams call on their punting team. The fair catch is made. The Seahawks lined up, bunch formation. Wilson from the shotgun. On the money. Ducks out of bounds.
That's a good job by the receiver. Run the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Coming to the line at the 39.
It's a two tight end formation. First down at the 39. Joyner's there to take him down. Here's a look at the Seahawks offense. A lot of people thought coming into the year this would be one of the best rushing attacks in the league, but it's been very average to date. And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. Wilson with the give. They'll mark him at the 22.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down and 10. And it's knocked down. And now here's the Rams defense. They're very good at forcing turnovers this season, so this offense will need to take extra special care of the ball today.
Heading to the line at the 22.
Wilson comes out in the pistol.
Second down and 10.
The catch is made. Picks up 8 here.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
Third down and 2.
Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
A short field goal try on the way.
The kick is good. That field goal gives them a leg up here midway through the first quarter.
Makes you feel really good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get points on the board early in a football game, it makes you think all that practice was worth it.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Rams offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
First down at the 20. Gurley's handed the football. And Urban in on the tackle. And now here's the Seahawks defensive lineup. The strength of this defensive unit, its ability to defend against the pass, right now in the top 5 in the league.
Second down and 5.
Tavon Austin the target. That's his first reception today.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
The Rams are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Gurley's got it on the handle.
Tackled down right around the 47.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Quarters formation here for the defense. Launches it down the field. Pass is intercepted.
Midway through the first quarter, and it's always a time when you're punching and counter-punching, and now they've got the pick and a chance to even score again.
Now, what would you know about punching and counter-punching, Jim? Were you a boxer at one time? It's amazing. You've done every sport, but you're right. They went out there. They did everything right. They've done everything right on both sides of the ball, and they're looking good.
Catch made.
And that's a 2-yard gain.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now second down and 7.
Wilson's got it in the gun. Rams got it on a pass that had some heat.
It's first down as they head to the line. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
And now here's the toss.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
Second down coming up.
The Seahawks come out in a bunch set.
Intercepted.
Just the kind of play they needed to ensure the game stays close as we move toward the second quarter.
Oh, that was an awesome play by the defense. I love what they did there. It was a good call by the defensive coordinator, and the players took advantage of it.
Great starting position here for the offense.
The Rams from the 37.
They're going to run it right.
Set up now at the 37. The Seahawks defense now is going to go nickel.
2nd and 10.
Handoff made. And that's April making the stop. We're early in this one, but already a crucial 3rd and long play coming up.
No, these are tough situations. What are you going to do on the offensive side? There's only so much you can do. If I was the defense, I would look for a screen.
The Rams from the 37. Austin has the catch. Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line.
1st and 10. Gurley's going to take the handoff now.
It's often the difference maker in any game, and that is how you perform inside the red zone, and we're getting an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
To Williams. St. Louis is in for the score. Touchdown.
Williams caught his first touchdown of the season.
Driving extra point is good. The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff.
Fields the football at the 3. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
1st down at the 28. He's hit as he throws it.
Second down now.
The Rams sat at the line. Dime package. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. The defense, a little jumpy right there.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
We're back here to start the second quarter. And, partner, when you're in a tight defensive game like this, what does an offense have to do to open this game up?
Well, I think what happens sometimes in situations like this, Jim, You know, the offense, they plan for the game and what they're going to do, but they come out there in that first series or two, and they go, wow, these guys are better in person than they were on the film. So you've got to adjust physically. I think now that they have adjusted, we'll see if they can make some things happen.
First down at the 41. Stands in the pocket. Ball is out. And it's a takeaway. Well, that's a mistake they'll be keen to capitalize on. A chance to up the lead here early in the second quarter. Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
I think when you look at these plays, most of the time it's pretty easy to determine. Jim, you know, it's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, you can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
And he's going down again.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there and sacks the quarterback.
Third down after the sack. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Wilson's going to take it from the gun. Weaving it down the field. And you know, Phil, not a lot to go on here. It's still early in the second quarter, but this is a different looking defense to my eyes.
Yeah, Jim, I think you're right. I like the way the defense is playing. That was a great job that time, making that third down stop and getting off the field.
This punt will be returned. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43. The Rams now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in an excellent position.
That was all over the ball carrier.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Complete to Williams. A reception on second down, but not enough for the first. Third down. Out of the gun. Brian Quick has the catch.
I love these timing routes. The out route, nice job by the wide receiver as he's breaking out towards the sideline. That football is right on target.
Setting up now at the 45. Now first and 10. Gurley's going to secure the handoff. That's a gain of 6.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Set up now at the 39-yard line. Second down, 4 to go. He'll get it again. He's churning ahead. Gurley's tackled down at the 32.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here after the run. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 32.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Moore's the one who made the big stop.
Well, these plays do look ugly, but they don't work. It's 2nd down, and you run the running play hoping to pick up a few yards to make 3rd down easier. But when you lose yards like this, 3rd long, tough to do.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Let's go.
The Rams take it from the 33. Scanning the field. And the catch by Terrence Williams.
Breaking huddle at the 21.
1st and 10. To the ground. And a gain of 4.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Rams now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. Picks up about 5.
The Rams know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. They can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the 1st half. That is play number 10 on this drive. They bring in the extra tight end. Feeds him again. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. Should be what we call a gimme. The kick is through for 3.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
And a touchback. The Seahawks bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
1st down at the 20. Got the completion. That's his first reception today.
Well, they call this route a lot of things. They call it a go route, a 9 route, or a fly route. And all of them mean the same thing. Run as fast as you can, get behind the defense.
Takes it from the gun. Got a flag. Makes the catch in open space. He's in for the touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag down. There's a flag away from the football. And that touchdown should restore quite a bit of their confidence. They're not too far off the lead now.
Well, they're a confident team usually, but the way they were playing today, you could tell they were down in the dumps, not showing much emotion, but that has changed around. They are excited and ready to play.
1st and 20. Lee rushes in and takes down the quarterback.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the 1st half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This will be 2nd down. Wilson's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. He'll throw it over the middle. It'll be 3rd down.
The Rams defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Running right through the trenches.
They've been flying all over the field here in this first half of play, and they come up with another big moment here before the intermission.
Yeah, it's fun to watch a defense when they play well. And then the fact that they're crisp, everybody doing their job, and they're hustling, and they are making it happen.
We'll see what he can do here.
That return's good for about 7.
The Rams offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
The Rams will take the snap from the 45. That's Wagner making the stop.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down.
The Rams lined up. Everybody split out wide. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Bruce Irvin has the sack. The Rams call a timeout and are left now with only 1.
So they get to the quarterback on that last play. 3rd down coming up.
Snap it out of the gun. Williams with the catch. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense. Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Seahawks stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The second half is officially underway. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Seahawks talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
They went with the ground game on 1st down, bringing up 2nd.
Makes the reception. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The Seahawks did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those 1st downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Wilson set in the pistol.
1st down and 10.
Wilson's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Intercepted. Still, they come out of the locker room, and the defense has made a play with the interception.
Yeah, they came out with such tremendous energy. I don't know if it was something they ate at halftime or the words of the coach, but they took that energy, they went out on the field and got that interception.
They come to the line of scrimmage in an excellent starting point.
1st down at the 36. Toss to the outside.
It's Earl Thomas who makes the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. 2 tight ends on the field here. Gurley's taking the handoff. And picked up about 4.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Now 3rd and short following the run. Has his man. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Good job by the offense picking up a 1st down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Just 25 yards to pay dirt.
The Seahawks defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Now heading to the right side, looking for some open space. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. The Rams come out. Jumbo package on the field. They want to keep feeding him the football. Shakes off the tackle. And he's tackled down after picking up the 1st. The defense accepts the penalty.
The outside linebacker that time just did his job very well and gets in there and makes the tackle for no gain.
At the 31, here we go. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Well, that time the quarterback runs the option play. He goes down the line of scrimmage. Probably should have pitched it. He keeps it. Defense all over him. And they tackle him for a loss of yards.
This is 3rd down. The Seahawks with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Out of the shotgun formation. Wants to go deep. Intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Seahawks offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
And they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. You're right. They're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
Handoff. He runs with it right up the gut. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Falls incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
3rd down now. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. On the money. Taken down at the 21.
The Seahawks just picked up a big 1st down that time, Jim. When you're down in the 2nd half, every 1st down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First down at the 21. The give. They'll mark the football at the 22. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. The Seahawks from the 22.
jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. Going for the deep ball, and he comes down. No, the defender tips it out. You start to get the sense, Phil, that they're trying to stick with this game plan offensively, and it just hasn't worked for them for more than 2 quarters now. This defense has them figured out.
The defense is all over everything, so you got to change the sequence of play calls on the offensive side. They have not done that today, and that's why they're not having success.
The Rams offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? That time it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
Coming to the line at the 49. First down at the 49. And he's thrown to the ground.
The offensive line that time had no idea this quarterback was coming on the blitz. He timed it perfectly, and the speed and the talent to get there, and he gets the sack on the QB.
The Rams come to the line with an empty backfield. From the shotgun. Looking across the middle, and Carroll can't quite pick it off. Well, that was some defensive effort that time to knock the ball away and deny the reception.
Yeah, beautiful job. A good defense called by the defensive coordinator, but the defender timed it perfectly, and that's what it's all about in the NFL. You got to time up these throws and catches and hits exactly, and the defender did it that time.
The Seahawks go with the dime formation here on defense. Dropping back now into the shotgun. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. Real tough starting spot here for the offense. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Gets the handle here. He's brought down. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. The Seahawks at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Second down and 10. That's dropped by Graham, who couldn't bring it in.
Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down the football game, and you got third and long, but you must be thinking, don't turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short.
The Seahawks have to get to the 17-yard line for a first down. Throws the pass. And incomplete. The defense does his job, forcing fourth down in a hurry. And so now they'll call on Martin to punt the football away. He's got a chance for a return. Breaks out of the tackle. Ball is out.
Not able to get away from Chancellor.
This game is still about hitting. When you hit the other team hard enough, that football comes loose. Nice job by the kicking team. They make the hit, and they recover the fumble. Great job.
The Seahawks take it from the 38.
Taking off. Gains 17.
The Seahawks, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
At the 45-yard line.
First and 10. Into the hands of Jimmy Graham. Mays is there to take it down.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
Wins all over that offense and brings him down. Now looking at third down. The Seahawks come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Set up screen. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The Seahawks will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the fourth. The football sits at the 34. The Rams lined up in the nickel. The final quarter underway now with this snap. And intercepted. And he's brought to the ground. The defense will take the penalty.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
From the 29-yard line.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 29. Wilson's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The Seahawks look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Wilson's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Ready to go from the 13-yard line.
Second and 10.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in position like this and you can knock it down.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down. The Seahawks at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Chip shot here. And
converts on the three. We have almost an entire quarter to play, but with that field goal, they have to feel like they're right back in the game.
Oh, they are back in this game, and this game's going to come down to the wire, it looks like. That was a good drive by the offense and a good kick by the field goal kicker.
They'll take it at the 20. The Rams offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Up in the air and comes down with the catch. So they complete one, and still it's second down. They'll go ground. There's a flag right there. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. It's now second down. Austin's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. No one's going to get him now. The 10, and Austin is brought down.
The Rams offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First down following the long play. And they get the sack.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
Breaking huddle at the 15-yard line.
Get ready. 2 yards.
Second and long. Flip to the outside. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Press coverage all the way. Third and goal from the 9. Robinson's has it. Touchdown. That touchdown may have given them all the points they need to put this game away, partner.
Well, they've controlled it almost from start to finish, Jim, so that drive was impressive. Now let's see if their defense can just finish it off. If I had to guess, I like their chances.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. They're setting up the return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Rams with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 27. He'll throw it over the middle.
2nd and 10 coming up. The Seahawks from the 27. Gets it out for the completion. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Well, don't look at the scoreboard, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Has his target. McDonald's there to make the stop.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time. He throws it down the field for another completion.
From the red zone. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Wilson's back in shotgun formation. Makes the catch. Touchdown. Well, the offense puts up the touchdown, and now, Phil, it's kind of out of your hands if you're the quarterback of this team. You've got to rely on your defense to step up and make some plays.
Yeah, sometimes as an offensive player, you get tired of hearing about the defense, and they're always talking, all the offense needs to do this. Now the tide has turned. Let's see if this defense can get out there and get it done. Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before, because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
It'll be a touchback. The Rams coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Double tight end formation. Harris is shifted out wide to the left as a receiver.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
First down at the 36. For about 4.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Gurley's out there to receive the screen pass. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Coming to the line at the 48. Now first and 10. Cook's got it on the screen. Wagner's able to read that play and make the hit.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one. And it's incomplete.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's third and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Coming to the line right at the 50.
We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry. 3rd and 12. Robinson's going to pull in the bullet pass. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. First down here after the completion. Takes it from the strong eye. And Irvin in on the tackle.
When you're leading the game in the 4th quarter and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short gain, though.
The Rams won in a runaway last week, Phil, and now they're going to try to win one that's going to come down to the wire.
I think all the teams in the league know when you're sharp, you're going to win the games, and that's the easy way to win. But can you find a way to win when your football team is not as sharp? We're going to find out.
Second down and 9. Launching it deep. Incomplete.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Third down.
The Rams will set up. The 28 is the first down line.
Out of the shotgun. And that's Chancellor, who almost came away with a pick.
Well, the game is close. You're losing. It's third down. You need to get a stop, and the defense does it. Now it's 4th down, and they give the football back to their offense.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Seahawks really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Over to Graham. Graham's tackled down after a gain of 2.
The defense has a lead here in the 4th quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
Wilson's now completed 4 in a row. The Seahawks all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Makes the reception. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
First down at the 15.
Jumps high and comes down with it.
That's his first reception today. First down, pressure on every snap now.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Wilson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Able to reach up and grab it.
The line of scrimmage, the 48. Wilson's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
Makes the catch.
Joyner's there to make the tackle. The Seahawks signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. The Seahawks come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Wilson from the shotgun. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close. So he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 2nd down and 10. Easy catch there. No one near him.
This is why teams are always practicing a 2-minute offense for situations just like this. You have the football under 2 minutes to go. You're losing. You pick up some good yards, and your player is smart enough to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Now on 1st down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. Big play coming. Defense looking for a stop. 1st and goal from the 6. Tosses the football. And a flag comes out. The defense accepts the penalty.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Huge play coming up. Offense looking for one more play to make. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out. In the late going. The football in position now. In the red zone. And here the defense knows this is where it cannot buckle.
What makes it so tough for the defense is in the red zone that the offense has a whole new set of plays once they get inside the 20, so you've got to be looking out for everything.
Second down, late in the 4th quarter. Huge play coming up down near the goal line. Pass is intercepted. Wilson's has got to be hanging his head after that series. Here he was attempting the last gasp heroics, trying to take him down to win the game. Instead, he throws the interception.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you cannot be afraid to fail. And that's how he acted on the field that time. He was aggressive in his decisions. He was trying to win the game, and it just didn't work out.
Tough starting field position here.
Get ready.
Takes the knee. Well, the lights were bright, and the team was up for the occasion here, winning in prime time.
Nothing like it, man. Winning in prime time when you know it's all about you. And I've said many times, today's football players, they love being on the big stage. Well, they were today, and they got it done.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.